Propaganda is to a democracy what the bludgeon is to a totalitarian state. A quote that stands out from Noam Chomsky's Media Control, The Spectacular Achievements of Propaganda. This piece by Chomsky further highlights Walter Lippmann's theory of spectator democracy. A lot of what I'm about to state is a paraphrase of Chomsky's work in this pamphlet. Rationality is a narrowly restricted skill. Only a small number of people have it. Most people are guided by emotion or impulse, and those who have rationality have to create the necessary illusions and oversimplifications to keep naive simpletons on course. Illustrates that there's two functions in a democracy: the specialized class, the ones that do the thinking, and the bewildered herd, to be the spectators. The bewildered herd is to be tamed via the manufacture of consent. The media, the schools, and popular culture is to be divided. The specialized class directs the responsible men to become specialized in the interests of private power and the state corporate nexus that represents us. Whereas the bewildered herd is to be distracted to keep them out of trouble, remain spectators. Following the First World War, the bewildered herd was actually winning legislative victories, and it was becoming possible for people to organize. And when people become organized, they can become beyond spectators of action. The whole point of good propaganda is that it diverts your attention from a question that does mean something. The herd that is distracted and scared and marginalized prevents thinking, which is very dangerous, as some in the herd aren't competent enough to think. But the herd is never properly tamed. And when there's total control over the media, as seen with the TikTok ban, as well as the talks of the Restrict Act on social media, everyone can be an investigative journalist, however, or whoever they want to be, as well as how TikTok has allowed those many would consider to be of the herd to organize and share thoughts, ideas, and beliefs on various topics. Topics our society is dealing with is quite reminiscent to those the bewildered herd following the victories of the post-First World War. Maybe there's a lot of people in the herd waking up to how the supposed specialized class might not be the rational thinkers, those who really only have is an installation of significant wealth. Why don't we have a good celebrity interview anymore? One that proves intellectual capabilities? Or why did we rebrand charisma to Riz? Is it because some of the false idols that people are worshiping are just mid and might not even have any charisma at all? Just something to think about.